Welcome to the Weekly Well. Today I'd like to look at Deuteronomy chapter 8 and specifically verses 10 and 11. In this chapter and in this section here, the Israelites they're in the desert, but God is about to bring them out of the desert that they have been wandering in for 40 years and bring them into the promised land. And it's a good land. It's a land that is rich in resources, food and other minerals and things that they'll need. And so God is wanting to bring them into the promised land, but he issues them a warning. He says in this chapter here that when they come into the land that has all of these good things that they haven't actually done, they're just going to be the recipients of these, that they are to be careful that they don't forget the Lord their God, that they don't forget to give praise and to give thanks. For me, the lesson is very, very clear. We here live in a land that is relatively abundant. By any world standard, we are in the top few percentage points of a standard of living or the money we earn or the things that we are able to enjoy. And I understand that there are people who do struggle financially here. There are people who are often wondering how they're going to make ends meet. But by the world standard, we live in a place of real abundance. And for myself and for most of the people that I know, we don't reach the end of the month and wonder whether we're going to have food on the table or whether we'll be able to make rent or mortgage. I know that happens. But for most of us, we live reasonably comfortably. And the lesson here, what God is saying is, when you enjoy all of these benefits of your life, don't forget the Lord your God. Don't forget where it comes from. And don't forget to give credit where credit is due. It is the Lord's blessing on you that you enjoy all this. That's the reason why we have it, because the Lord has blessed us. And so we need to remember as we go through our life that we don't forget the Lord our God. I question sometimes whether in our abundance, if we've become rather complacent, believing that all of this that we have is simply our own doing, and we don't realize that God has blessed us so richly. So this week, as you go through this week and these times of sitting down at your table and eating a good meal, or when you get in your nice car and if the weather's warm, you can turn the air conditioning on, all of these little things and these benefits that we have, let's not forget the Lord our God. Let's not forget to say thank you. Let's not forget to give praise to God, from whose hand all good things come. I wish you God's blessing. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.